And good evening one, good evening all. Welcome back. We are here live and exclusive to twitch.tv. I am your host Swishbone for the remainder of the evening. And well, it seems we are back very much live and everything is ready to rock and roll here in Raccoon City as Leon Kennedy. There he is, looking all the more worse for wear. Bit of a disclaimer before we carry on any further. The chat box over in that direction, of course. Get your comments in there. A slight modification to the loadout because I decided to replay the last section offline. I wasn't happy with my performance, so I wanted to change things up a bit and give us a slightly better loadout, which includes a little modification to the pistol. We now have a dot sight, so all in all, this will be a little easier for us to run around with. Ooh. Right. RPD perimeter report. From our survey of the grounds, we pinpointed some locations that still have viable resources. The second floor office armory has leftover supplies. The gun shop out back has a working shotgun and ammo, and the parking garage has advanced team supplies and weapon upgrade parts. So, evidently, there's still some remnants of the old school game Resident Evil 2 here. Check it out, the statue. That was a weird puzzle. And yes, make a note of that combination, people, because if you're playing Resident Evil 2, that's one of the solutions, would you believe? I get the feeling we can't go through here. Indeed we can't. Now, so for those of you who know, this is very much the old school RPD. Yeah, we'll get that modified, get it back up. We can't go through that because of all the debris. Okay, with that in mind, let's head this way. Oh, yes. There is Leon's desk. And there's nothing there. Ah, Marvin Brenner.
Hey, Lieutenant Brenner. Kennedy. Reporting for duty.
Ah, that's a nice rather little note there. Must have said me, well, good evening, Stubbeaver. How am I doing? I have a nice day so far. Indeed, I did. I did a video for my YouTube channel earlier, youtube.com/@SSWishbone. Latest part of my Final Fantasy XIV playthrough I'm doing offline. Other than that, I've taken it nice and easy. How's it been for you? Championship Justice, are you ready? Duty calls. Provisions Specialist Neil, do you have the pizza or beer at the ready? Make sure you got some soda on hand too, in case the rookie is liver conscious. Decoration Manager, Elliot. Think you're an artist? Then show us what you got. Make sure you use the banner with the stars on it. Gift Coordinator Scott. Don't forget to pick up the goods from Robert's shop on the day. Get what Barry suggested. That man knows his stuff. Hey, Barry Burton getting a reference. That's awesome. One last thing. Make sure the chief doesn't catch wind of the welcome compartment for the new recruit. We don't want Kennedy putting it in his bad books right away. Marvin. Yep, so Marvin Brenner was very much the heart and soul of the party, and we now know it was Elliot who was responsible for the misspelt Welcome Leon with 2 L's. Oh, we need a key to open that. That's interesting. So we need a key to get in there. Anything further at the desks here? We have Neil Carlson. A lot of low-res textures, but nothing that can be recovered. Okay, that's fair. The safe remains ransacked, so there's no loot in there for us. The ammo office is no more. And, we can't get down here either, so we can't get to the photo lab. Nothing in there. Right, there's a route back that way. Claire's Heart Key door, for those of you who played Resident Evil 2. Looks like it's barricaded off. And, well, we can at least get into the old briefing room. Handgun ammo, thank you very much. I will have that. Here we go. September 25th. We're turning the station into a temporary shelter due to the sudden massive outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety of the citizens their top priority, as we try to accommodate as many of them as possible. September 25th, addendum. One of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of 1 officer and injuring 3 others. The person in question was quickly restrained. We believe this was simply a case of someone snapping under intense stress. September 26th. A mob attacked the station today, resulting in a number of casualties. A few survivors are able to make it safe behind the emergency shutters, but surrounded as we are, it'll be hard for us to any of us to escape this place. We're not sure we can fix any of our comm equipment, so we remain cut off from the outside world. September 27th. There was another clash on the west side of the station around 1 p.m. 12 people died, and there's only a handful of survivors left. Everything's fallen into disarray here. David Ford. Meanwhile, good evening, Avian. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. All goes very well so far today. After all, it is a non-working weekend day for me, so I'm quite happy with that. Meanwhile, Snobby, are you carrying on playing through the 100-line defense playthrough, are you? That's pretty cool. You enjoying that so far? Oh, hello. You little sneak thief. Thought he could hide from me. Mr. Raccoon hiding in the background there. Non-working weekend for you as well, is it? That's awesome, Avian. Oh.
Jesus.
Okay. Zomballs are back, it would seem. I think he's seen us. Yeah, he has.
Just easy, officer.
Yep. Sorry to say that you are very much dead. You highly recommend there's a Danganronpa fan, do you? Okay, I'll bear that in mind. Hey, there it is. Now we can get up into the elevator area there. And I see some hand ammo. That is good. Right, what's up here then? Where are we climbing to? Ah, the backside of the unicorn room and the library. Nice. It's rusted and won't budge. Well, I'm not surprised. The Complex Edition game based on Backrooms horror theme. Interesting, Avian. Backrooms of where exactly? Now, it feels weird seeing this in the daylight. Having played through Resident Evil 2 Remake, this was always in the dark and the rain. Now we can actually see it. Oh. So much for the light, eh, people? Ah, Wesker's office. Stars. Special Tactics and Rescue Service.
Good lives needlessly lost.
Hey. I like to find out a date on the back of it then. Check it out, 24th of May, 1996. You got Jill, you got Wesker, you got Barry, you got Brad, you got Chris. And then a few others like a few of the other guys from the Bravo team as well. Kenneth Branagh. Nothing in the drawer. A labyrinth psychological horror sounds very cool, actually. Oh. What on earth? Big E. Back home for one night only, apparently. Here. You kids have fun solving this one. Right, it's by a massive flag. And there's something there. Okay. I haven't actually, no, Snowbather. I'll say I've not seen that. It might be something else to check out now. Oh, that's pretty awesome. One of the RE2 remake Raccoon City stand, Mr. Raccoon stands. That's pretty cool. And yes, Avian, it certainly looked that way, didn't it? Like a ring on a thing. Doubt there's anything in it. Well, don't doubt. Make sure. Open it up. You never know. Oh, wow. Is that Joel's beret? Wow, that's survived? That's a pretty awesome Easter egg. And I'll check it out, Avian. Jill's doggo. Yep, that's right. Jill had a doggo. We now know who your favourite character in Resident Evil is. And that's Chris Redfield's jacket, very heavily battered. Reference to the band Queen. Made in Heaven was their final album. In Resident Evil Code Veronica, on the back of Claire's shirt, it has Let Me Live, a song from the same album. So that's right. The Resident Evil characters, the brother and the sister, big Queen fans. Ah. That appears to be the waiting room. And there's Barry again. So it's somewhere along the flags in one of the waiting rooms. Meanwhile, good evening, Rose. I just see you jump in the chat there. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Indeed. Both on Requiem. What, are you playing Requiem now at the same time as watching? Because if you are, your computer's better than mine. Barry's to-do list. Touring and training plan for the new recruit. Join Jill at the shooting range. Pick up the girls from soccer. Don't be late. Find that missing library book. Top priority. The librarian's about to blow a gasket. Looks like the captain checked it out last. Barry, if you're more worried about the librarians, you would be correct. They're going to be far more dangerous than any BOW. They will be far, far more dangerous. Is this BCJ? Barry, Chris and Jill, maybe? Or Barry, Chris and Rebecca? It's a 3-digit code. We could force it, but I reckon there's a clue for that. Yes, there is indeed a rocket on the dark side of the moon. It's the American project. Can't remember what it's called. Artemis, I think it's called. Yes, I remember that because of one of the demons from SMT. Artemis. That's what it's named. It's not named after SMT, but it's basically shares its name with the goddess. Oh wow, the old library. I actually really like coming back here in the post-apocalypse. Right, the fact that I can get out here tells me there's going to be... Ah, that's a way down. So I get the feeling we might get chased by something. Interesting. Keep an eye on the windows. I hear the sound of a Mr. Raccoon. I hear it. I can hear it wobbling from side to side. There's a Mr. Raccoon in the library somewhere. My ears are picking it up. Sounds like it's coming from the shelves here. But I don't see it. Yeah, I agree with you there, Raven. It is a neat idea that it's coming back to where it all began. Oh! So we need to reuse the mechanical jack. Nice, that's a throwback to Resident Evil 2 remake. You needed to use that to fix the library shelves. I know that you're in here. The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be. And for those of you who played Resident Evil 2 Remake, you'll know exactly what I was referencing with that. Alright, let's take the stairs. So I'm used to taking the ladders in the corner, but not this time it would seem. There was definitely the sound of one of the Mr. Raccoons down there. I'm trying to use all the perspectives I can to see it. Say Resident Evil 1.5, Rosa, you can actually play it. You can find it online. There's It got leaked. I'm not sure how it got leaked, but it got leaked online. And basically, people have reverse engineered it to make it work in things like DuckStation and things of that nature. I've actually played it. The thing is, it's not complete. You often have to like kind of do weird things in order to make it work. You almost have to play it like you were playing a debug version where you select menus to choose which room you go to and everything else. But I've actually done it. Oh. I didn't want to do that. Right. So you can fall down there. That's not very helpful. That's actually quite annoying. Team... I'm not sure what team you're referring to. What the hell? Okay. I'll take that. Yes. That was completely intentional and planned. That was not fluked at all. That was definitely not a fluke. I totally planned to go around that corner and ask that zombie a question. That genuinely happened. I want to see if I can find out more up here before I go any further. Because I think I'm supposed to go along that hallway. But I just want to rule it out. I definitely hear the clock. I can hear you. I know you're in here. So where are you hiding? Yes, I did open the locker in Stars. The concerts and also the photograph from Barry, which I'm looking to go back to the room to find. I think everyone's unhappy about the giant spiders, Avian. Everyone's unhappy about it. I certainly was. That invincible spider was complete and utter bullshit. Yeah, that's just the way down. There's no actual way through here. And say, I'm 99% certain that I'm missing a Mr. Raccoon in this room. And it's going to drive me potty because I can hear it. Listen. Can you hear that tick-tocking? That's the sound of a Mr. Raccoon. I know it is. I just can't see the damn thing. Just in case the shadows are somehow hiding it. I see you! Thought you could hide from me! I knew I wasn't going crazy. I knew it was there. And it was taunting me. Frustrating me. Just keeping an eye on the windows like I was told. Because apparently there's an Easter egg. hiding out there somewhere. So we'll keep on looking for a couple of seconds. It could also be a complete April Fool, this. I want to be careful that I'm not spending too long watching the windows, and not for enemies coming to get me. Oh, hello. That's the officer who was killed by the liquor in the original game. That was the officer whose lower jaw was dismembered, and you actually pulled his head back. Well, you could choose to, you didn't have to. But anyone who played the game for the first time did. 99% certain of it. But yeah, if there's anything in the windows, I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm blind. Which isn't an impossibility, to be honest. We are talking about me here. What the hell was that noise? Almost sounded like... Oh my god! Okay, Capcom, thank you. How did he survive? Who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know Resident Evil 2, that was the legendary Tofu, who is one of the extra characters you could unlock to play as, believe it or not, in a secret mission. The story behind Tofu is fascinating. It was the actual character model that they used to test the collision detection back in the original Resident Evil 2. And when they came up with the Hunk minigame, the Fourth Survivor, they then came up with another version called the Tofu Survivor, where he could take more physical damage, but he only had a knife. And completing it was hard as balls. It was really hard. Oh, there he is again. Hey, how you doing? Yep. He's no longer shy, people. Tofu wants to play. The great thing is, in Resident Evil 2 Remake, what you could actually do was unlock not just Tofu, but various different versions of him. Based as like Urero Mochi or Pudding and everything else, and Flan. And each one had different loadouts, one of which had rocket launchers, machine guns, spark shots, and was generally a case to kill anything that moved. It was an edible tofu for the zombies, definitely. The zombies, the lickers, the spiders, the plant 42s, they ate him for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. And interestingly as well, if you beat his ending in the original Resident Evil 2, normally you just see Hunk on a helicopter being flown out of Raccoon City. If you do it as Tofu, you actually see Hunk eating tofu, cooking him, and actually eating him with chopsticks. I'm not gonna shoot Tofu. Tofu is one of the survivors. He's an OG survivor. He deserves my respect. I don't know how he survived Raccoon City, considering, like, you know, Tofu degenerates and rots like anything. There we go. And this is how we started the original Resident Evil 2 remake, people. Yeah, so I was, well, obviously you know more about it than I would, Rose, so if it's news to you that it's a double-time trigger, then that's cool, because I...
What is this?
The ruins of the Raccoon City Police Department. Explain everything. You don't have to be afraid.
Explain it to me.
You need to understand.
So he's got Grace.
Covert military units from every country on Earth come to Raccoon City for one purpose. To find Elpis.
What is Elpis?
The power to upset the military balance of the world. The last virus, created by Spencer. Designed to control human consciousness.
Mind control?
They couldn't let it be stolen. So they launched the missile strike to hide it.
To hide a virus. Why do something so extreme?
Extreme? Is it? When the president tried to investigate, they had him assassinated. And you are the key to retrieving Elpis.
Emily.
In a way. But not the girl you met. So many attempts. So many failures. Such a waste.
And one's her
What do
date
you
of
mean?
birth.
Copies. Crafted to duplicate you. All useless. All scrapped. They each have their own sad story.
So, the question is, if she was the one that was being copied, why did they let her run free? Oh no, not the Raccoon City orphanage.
Oh my God, we need to do something. I called security, but nobody answered. They are out of control.
Doctor, we can't contain them.
Sedate them now! Are you kidding me? Get out of my way!
Hey, are you awake? What?
Yeah, have a creepy scientist line up
Where
on
did
the wall.
everybody go?
Oh god, no. Anyone who played Resident Evil 2 Remake will now know why I'm not happy. Ugh.
Weren't they just here?
This is the last place I want to be controlling a
It's
child.
past our bedtime.
Maybe it is, Grace. Maybe I care. Yeah, exactly, Rosa. You know exactly where I'm going with that one. You do, with that quote. I'm not saying anymore because there are people I think who are planning to play Resident Evil 2 Remake. But yes. I hate this place. It fucking sucks. Can't go in there.
Stay away. Stay away! Get back! Don't come any closer!
Oh, wow. Have nightmares now, people.
No, get back! Get back!
Whoa.
Hey! What are you doing?
Why did you speak?
What was that?
Apparently I've got to hide. Well, where? Where am I going to hide? Where can I possibly hide? Under the bed? Go on then. Let's be a child. Let's do it. You know full well this isn't going to work, but we'll try anyway. I'm going to sit back and watch here, people. Not a very nice coffee, Rose. I'm not finishing it. Something's gone wrong with that. No, it's not mouldy snow. I will say that much. It's not mouldy. So, do you know what I said in Rule of Rose? They were the creepiest kids in gaming. Capcom decided they were going to up that level quite high. Rose, we do not speak of that coffee.
Someone help me.
Now, what have we got to do? We got to sneak back out? There's no goal in here that I can see. Apart from a place to hide. Yeah, basically. It's hard to tell, Snowbeather. You're not wrong. Were they real? Were they robots? I honestly don't know. And no, Avian, I will give you a pass. You were not responsible this time. There's no way past there. Oh, I know. I recognise where I am, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Get ready.
He's not moving.
No. No, he isn't. Yes, nothing can ever come close to that, Coffee Rose. The less said about it, the better. So we're about to go down the stairs, I believe. Yep. Right, now the front door is blocked off. So that's an instant no-no. We're not going out there. It's a very creepy orphanage, this. Very, very creepy. Uh-oh, there they are. I see them.
Please open.
Oh, hang on. Place to hide, I think. Yep. That's the mechanic here, people. We're in stealth mode. Oh, boy. I mean... nothing appears to be happening thus far. Oh, hello. Now, surely they should see her when they get up. But it's just, yeah, as I thought, the heads were conveniently turned the opposite direction. At least it makes a degree of sense. I don't think there's a kid named Jennifer or Rose, Avian, to my knowledge. As for dogs, depends really. Yeah, they've opened the door for me at least. I'm not crawling out yet. They're still here. Why would I crawl out? So the creepy laugh as well. Because of the headphones I'm wearing, I'm only getting it in one channel, so it sounds really, really weird. Quite like it. Playing these kind of games with headphones definitely changes the experience, people. Makes it very immersive. Couple it with an ultra-wide monitor, and you really can feel the terror engulfing you. Right, I guess I've got no choice but to try it and hope for the best. Stay crouched down. This is the way to the main area, and there's an underground, I believe. But I'll be very, very surprised if that's accessible at this time. Some of these red halls as well reminds me very much of The Shining. And I know The Shining was a massive influence on Capcom for the original Resident Evil 2. As fun as it is that they're there, there's not much I can really do. I can't get by them. Not unless I can use that window. Meanwhile... Ah, yes, Prototype, welcome back. You said nice screamer ad. Yeah, I can't use the window. Oh, dead. Go on, do it, do it. Yes. You were caught. No, I don't think she was caught. I think she was killed. You heard the sound of her vertebrae snapping. That was not caught. That was caught in the same way as being tasered with 70,000 volts is being caught. Oh, the anime racing game. I've heard of it. I've not played it. I'm guessing you have to lure them back and then get back in hiding again, I think.
Please open.
Yeah, well, it's not going to open, so no worries. We will now get in our hiding spot. Yes, no, there's that. First caught and killed. That also counts. You're not wrong. And they do have that kind of... do you know what else these dolls remind me of, Avian? Do you remember the chapter in Alice Madness Returns where we briefly ended up back in the asylum, where she had a shaved head? It reminds me a lot of Alice from Alice Madness Returns as well. Which is fitting, really, given my favourite demon in all of SMT and Persona is Alice. So I think we got to get there and then come back. And then get back in hiding, see if we can lure them away. It's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, Avian, you managed to do what I did. You finished your coffee before it got undrinkable. Mine's... So I was enjoying an okay mouthful, and then suddenly there was a strange flavour to it that made me go, I'm going to leave that be. So it was a creepy game over that, to be fair. I did quite like it. Persona 4 Golden, after playing, do you mean the vanilla version of it from the PlayStation 2, Snowbather? I'd say yes, purely because the new content with the new character is okay. Especially if you complete their social link, because you unlock something special. And the balancing has been made a bit different. It's a different way of playing the game. Particularly the shuffle time. The shuffle time's remarkably different. The boss battles have also been made a bit more balanced. The thing is, if you played the PS2 version, you might find it too easy. That's all I've got to say. Now, Rose, that happens, unfortunately. Like, people, you know, I'm sure that the SMT fans who say that Persona's not as good, they have a few jokes as well. As I say, I mean, the way I see it is anyone likes what they likes, but depending on the game you play, some of the Persona stands take it very, very personally when you go against it. It's especially bad when you start saying who your favourite female character in the game is and who you want to romance. Ooh, boy. Yeah, good luck with that one, if you trigger them with that. This feels very slow. And I also don't really have anywhere to go because the upstairs is out, and through that hallway there's two that I can't get past. Which way do we go? Yeah, if you ever want to have some fun in a Persona area, go to the Persona 5 subreddit and say that Makoto sucks. Even if you don't believe it, even if you think she's amazing, just go and say it. Sit back and watch the war you cause. They take it very, very personally. Oh, SMT's BS. You're not wrong, Avian. Especially if you play SMT4. SMT4, everything can be going fine. Enemy gets a random crit, enemy smirks, you can't hit the enemy, they kill you. Even the first demons in the game will rinse you very quickly. Right, so we've got a little further. We've actually managed to trigger those twins away from us. Ooh, we've got a rolling ball. Just keeping an eye out for an obvious hiding space. Oh look, an underground area. Watch what happens when I try to access it. Of course it's locked. So, now what? Creepy drawings, because of course it's a kid's orphanage, of course there's creepy drawings. I've not got a flashlight, so I can't search anything. But this area... I'm literally crawling in the dark. Are you afraid of the dark? No, I'm not, but I can't see bugger all in it. Am I even supposed to get back here? I don't know. You tell me. It does sound like a place where we can hide, though. It's set up as a place to hide, that. Purely because of the fact we can get right alongside. But the issue is, every other time they've been hindered by not looking down.
Don't find me.
Okay, alright, okay. Relax. It's alright. Let's get in hiding back here. Oh, check it out, people. There's some delicious tomato soup, apparently. And some long life bread. Long life bread. Ugh. That sounds grim. It's interesting you say that the cosplayers are more annoying, Rosa. I've had no problems with the cosplayers when I've come across the Persona cosplayers. I think, again, it's just everyone can do it. I should test what? What should I test? What, do you mean the long life bread and the delicious tomato soup? Well, I can't, unfortunately. I had a big lunch. Seems to be nothing happening here. And nowhere to go. Yeah, the hatch is obviously what we need to get out. I often find the Joker cosplayers are actually really good. Whether it's Joker from Persona or Joker from Batman. They're usually alright. Again, most of the cosplayers I've met have been really, really nice. So, you know, if you've had problems with them, then I don't know what to tell you, to be honest. Because I've never had an issue. I'm getting more annoyed. Oh, hang on. Oh. Right. That might help. So it might lure them in. Yeah, we definitely need the key, and maybe flicking on the lights. Ah ha ha, hello. Okay. So get up to it. I mean, she is a small child, so climbing that high is going to be a challenge. Climbing that high and not dying. Ah, I see. Create steps using the drawers. The moment we get the key, you know full well something crazy is going to happen. We're going to turn around and it's going to be a case of boom.
What do I do? What do I do?
Let's get in hiding. See if this will work. I don't think it's going to work, this. Unless they don't see me. It does look like the game key, yeah. So obviously you get the key. The question is, where do you go from there? I'm not sure. Did we get the key? Yeah, we did. Can we climb back up on this? No, I don't think we can. Okay. Oh, well, it didn't work last time. Yes, I have the key. I reckon this will only trigger if I try and get in there. Yeah, it will. I'm just looking around if there's anywhere else I can duck underneath before we try that. Because I thought it'd be... out of curiosity, I've had a thought. Can I turn the light back off? No, I can't. Or if I can, I'm not getting the prompt for it. Oh, that's frustrating. I thought if we could turn off the light, we'd be able to hide in the back area. And by hiding in the back area, we'd be able to let them slip by us. Yeah, the hatch is where we need to use the key, but the problem is, if we try and use the key, she'll get us. I know what we've got to do. We've got to split them up. So I think the only thing we can do here is quickly go this way.
What do I do? What do I do?
And hope... Oh. So much for that plan. Nope, too late. This feels like a contrived puzzle area. So if you go back that way, they see you. You go back there, they see you. And the only place I can see a hide is... I don't know if there was anywhere behind that food. Let's take a look. I don't think I saw a hatch behind that food. Yeah, you can't really get... You're not getting out of sight there. If you look carefully where the desk is, you're not getting out of sight there. And if you get there, they just come and see you. So, the only thing it could be is get back here quick enough so they don't see you. Maybe that's it. Because I'm not seeing... Because here was me thinking you'd just be able to climb up here and get out of the range, but no. And then... over here, I'm not seeing anything either.
What do I do? What do I do?
I mean, I tried this last time and it didn't work. But now that I'm actually... I don't know if I got there quick enough to not be seen. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to be a little stumped, to be honest. Because there's no real other place to hide. Because I'm thinking that maybe I didn't get seen. I can hear them, but obviously I can't see them. Yeah, here they come. I think. Or at least there's the shadows. Nah, I tried that last time, Snow. I think essentially... you need to let them both slip away. I think the first time I had the right idea. I just got unlucky by being seen. And down here, I believe there's an elevator. Come on, get down.
Please just be a bad dream.
I mean, I can understand you wanting it to be a bad dream. I really can.
But why did they?
I say, I think I just got unlucky with the first time and they saw me. If she hadn't have seen me, my idea was right.
Where am I?
Fire truck. Oh. How convenient. How convenient that that's set off by itself. Well, we've gone into the darkness. I don't see any other way around. And this is very different to how I remember it. Yeah, it's a different layout. Now we're in a church? What in the name of ass is this? It's like some underground mausoleum. Yeah. Umbrella. Check it out. That was the Umbrella logo. Yeah, I was going to say, you're not going to be able to get up to that. That's just taunting you. Ah, but there is a lever there. Oh. So rather than pull down the ladder, it opens a convenient cell door. Yeah. I'm not buying this, but let's go. Oh, great. Now we've got caskets. Oh, look at that. A fire poker. But how do we get to it? Answer. We climb over caskets and go behind it, I guess? Or we go up the ladder and over the top of the fence, maybe? Nice little yellow rag there to tell us the way to go. A very convenient bed as well. Who did they have down here? Locked in a basement. You can get off now. Ah. I'm there, I'm like, you can move now. So we've got a fire poker. I do like the fact that they made that a very, very heavy-duty bolt that a child would struggle with. Oh, how convenient. Yep, I had a feeling that might happen. So do I get control and have to run here? I think I do. Oh, that was nice. Nice little jump scare of the kid grabbing us but not actually doing it. Give me the... There we go. I wasn't getting the prompter. That was what was annoying. Here they come. Yeah, casket, coffin, we have quite a lot of words for it. But we made it into what looks like a lab.
What's wrong with them?
Well, this gives me vibes of the second Resident Evil movie.
What is this place?
That's what this makes me think of with the white labs. It's actually very nicely designed. Now, we've got a red door there, so we can't get through here. Though the Series 60 possesses recombinant DNA, increasing the volume of Spencer's injected plasma did not result in successful memory transfer. Mental abnormalities were developed. We will perform the next medical procedure and progress to the final stage. However, after adjusting the viral load in the Blood Series 70 subject Chloe, improved signs of stability were observed. We will continue to monitor her progress. Not really. We have like a toy chest, for example, or a closed chest. And then we have like coffin, which is for, you know, a corpse. And again, casket's another word for it as well. I suppose it depends on which language which version of the English you use. I have a lot of American documents in my job, so a lot of Americanisms end up unfortunately in my lexicon. New researcher's notebook. Today was unbelievable. I somehow got invited to the renowned Oswald E. Spencer's lab. I'd heard rumors about the place, but to think Ark has been underneath me this entire time. I was given a quick tour of the attached orphanage too. The children there really creep me out. They all have nasty surgical scars across their heads, and if you meet their gaze, they'll greet you with this unsettling giggle. Apparently they're used for human experiments. The whole thing gives me goosebumps. To build a place like this, Spencer must have been more unhinged than any of us imagined. Sensational! The prospect of being able to freely experiment on those kids sends shivers of anticipation throughout my entire body. It's also exciting! For now, I'll start by making the rounds at the orphanage tonight. It seems like the newbie always gets stuck with the boring jobs. Hopefully I can wrap up the tedious bits quickly, so I can prepare for the real fun tomorrow. Oh. 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 Oh, God. Bad enough that you want to do the experiments, but to have excitement at experimenting on kids? Oh. Oh, my God. Capcom, well done on making me hate someone I don't even know the name of. Well played. Very well played. Well played on making me instantly want to beat this guy a million times senseless. Now we're in a direct... Oh. I'm guessing this is where we'll trigger a cutscene. But it's a sealed room. So I'm guessing we can activate the program. Here we go. So who's taking these photographs of surgeons at work? Ooh, that is creepy. Those fetuses reminds me a lot of what was in the Matrix in the late 90s. You know, the human farms. Reminds me a lot of that. Oh. And there she is.
Chloe?
Is that how I...
Oh.
I've got her! Get over here, now! She's showing symptoms, too. We need to get rid of her.
So is Grace Chloe? The intrigue grows, people. And then she's seen that that's what she was watching a repeat of the footage.
They weren't able to recreate Spencer's key. But now we have the original. We have you. You can unlock Elpis at Ark. That's where we'll go.
So, what? I was made?
Correct.
So it really was all my fault.
What was?
That Mom was murdered, and oh God, when she turned into that thing.
What's done is done. You need to focus on the future.
Was she even really my mother?
It's time to embrace your destiny.
Yeah.
Great!
Oh, we got Agent Smith here.
Mr. Kennedy, I had a feeling you'd make an appearance. Sorry, but I don't have time to spare.
Oh, really? Welcome back, Mr. X. That's who that is, people. We haven't seen him, Samara, since RE2.
I remember you.
Why are you shooting him now, Leon? Shoot him in the head.
I remember that, too.
Yeah, I bet you do, Leon. See, that's not going to hold him for long.
Sherry, wasn't there an orphanage around here?
Yes, there was. Why?
I'm gonna do some digging.
I just sent you the coordinates.
Oh, I can't get there. That's irritating. Get ready for him to burst through the wall, people. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen.
I don't have time to deal with this.
Yeah, from memory, he's actually not that fast, but obviously this isn't the same Mr. X, is it? There we go. In the original game, he worked on sound. So if they've gone with the same mechanics, we will be able to use sound to our advantage. Yes, that's actually not a bad idea, actually. Let's throw tofu in front of him. I like that suggestion. That's a good idea. Can't go up those stairs. Yeah, you can't kill Mr. X. You can try, but it's not going to work. Oh! That's an instant kill. Okay. Here's me thinking you could... Oh, I like that. Okay, you can't go that way. Okay, that was funny. All right. I mean, they're definitely dialing up the cheese here, people, aren't they? In that case, then, I guess the only thing you can really do is go away from him.
I don't have time to deal with this.
Yeah, you're right there, Leon. We don't. Make it up the stairs. No, I mean, the only way you could realistically do that is turn back on itself. I mean, that's the chief's office, and in the chief's office there was actually an elevator at the back, but unfortunately the wall's closed. And we can't... Can we get access to here? No, we can't. Because there's meant to be a way out there. Right there. I'm gonna see if I can trigger it and then just run away. I'll trigger it and then run. Come on.
Give me a goddamn break.
Ah, we can't go that way. Okay. Down to... Yep. Let's keep him guessing. I get the feeling fighting him's not going to be worthwhile. Not here, anyway. Yeah, don't do that. Not wise.
Everything all right, Leon?
Yeah. I'm good.
So why'd you ask about the orphanage?
They're taking Grey Stark. The orphanage is the entrance.
Now this is...
Ark.
Not sure. But apparently it's someplace important.
Welcome to Raccoon City. Did you know, while we are the home of the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella Corporation, Raccoon City is a vibrant and dynamic city with a long, rich history of its own. In this guide, we'll introduce you to just a few of our more unusual points of interest our city has to offer. The Raccoon City Police Department. The building in the center of town wasn't always a police station. In fact, it used to be an art museum. Various features like the unusual clock tower and the goddess statue in the main hall remind us of a bygone era. The orphanage. Just a few blocks from the police station is an orphanage founded by and run by the Umbrella Corporation. And with the help of generous donations from businesses and citizens alike, the building is known for its stained glass window, which attracts visitors from all around the world. Because when you go on holiday, you think, yes, I want to go and look at the stained glass window of an orphanage. What kind of tourist does Raccoon City obtain? Oh, I agree, Snowbeaver. If that's Leon's idea of a good day, then what's a bad day? Still, let's do a proper save for the first time in a while. So I've had a few deaths, unfortunately. The ones with Grace were just a bit unlucky. And then, of course, there was the one with Leon against Mr. X, which was actually incredibly funny. That was a very, very fun one. Now, the only reason I've come back here is I want to see if I can get to the interrogation room. And the answer is no, I can't. Because I want to, essentially... Yeah, take a look at this. So that's the scavenger hunt clue. That seems to suggest it's the opening lobby, I think. So I've got an idea here. I'm not going to forget the orphanage, don't worry about that. Tell you where this might be. This might be the interrogation room. Not the interrogation room, the briefing room. Down here. There's Tofu again. Hello. How you doing, Tofu? So you can't trigger him twice. You can actually trigger him 3 times. And it had the here, didn't it? Appears to be like the side of a safe or a TV. There we go. JoJo. Reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, people. That's what that is. Oh, well, you can trigger him 4 times. Tofu is definitely wanting to be in the game here, people, isn't he? We found Tofu multiple times. So we've now got the locker key. Hopefully that means we can use it in both this room and the STARS office. Ooh! Increases firepower at the cost of more sway while aiming. That could be good for the shotgun. Oh wow, enjoy, and don't say I never give you anything. Couple of tickets to the Raccoon City Zoo. Now that could be a reference to the... Oh wow, check it out, Street Fighter Alpha. And check it out, people. A Sega Saturn with the original Resident Evil disc. There's also Mega Man 8 in there. That is amazing. That is so cool. Why it's a Sega Saturn, I've no idea. Considering it was most famous for being on the PlayStation 1. But that is brilliant. That is so cool. So meanwhile, there was a Scavenger Hunt 2, which was... involving a different room with the map on it. And it has the television hanging from the other side. So yes, the Raccoon City Zoo is a possible reference to Resident Evil Outbreak. A game I never really got to play, sadly. But a game that did, I believe, come out in the... It came out all over the world, including the UK. But the servers to play it online, which is what it was meant to be played, it was meant to be an online game. I don't think they came to Europe. I don't think there was any servers over here. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Apologies, people. Just got a little tickle in my throat there. Now, I want to quickly go back to the library if I can. Because if I can get back to the library, I want to see if there's anywhere else in the STARS room. That was it, up here. That was the way, by the ladder. In fact, before I do it, I'm going to quickly save my game. Purely because I've actually got that emblem. Speaking of, actually... Oh, you can only attach it to the machine gun. Okay, fine, we'll do it. You can't attach it to the shotgun. It would have been good for the shotgun. The spread fire with more power would have been very, very good indeed. But alas, we don't have that luxury. Now, I just heard the sound, what sounded like footsteps. Yeah, I did. So I think Mr. Axe is still knocking around. So by taking it slow and quiet, we can actually hopefully avoid him. Because that's what usually works. Well, at least it works in RE2. Obviously, this is a new version of him. Because RE2 happened many, many moons ago in the universe. It happened nearly 30 years prior to this. Because there's another locker room, including the case that needs cracking somehow. It's on Barry's to-do list. Talks about finding that missing library book. I'm just trying to see if there's anything to crack this code. It might be something you'll learn later on and you have to come back for. But you see here... See, you have to spend forever trying to crack it, and I'm not sure how you do it. It's also very slow. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. We will have to come back for it. Unless... I think he's in his early 50s, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, though. With the Elite Stars members. 5/24/1996. So I say the elite ones are Brad, Barry, Jill, Chris, Wesker. I think that's Joseph. And I say it suggests it would be the original team, which would either be Barry, Chris, Jill, Chris, Barry, Wesker. So if it's those initials, it could be any one of the orders. There's an order to it that I don't know. Let's go out the back and see what's there at the back of the police station. I had a feeling it was pointless trying to put down Mr. Axe. In the original game, you could. You could actually put him down. And I imagine it might be possible in this game, but I don't want to waste the ammo. Oh, you're only needing ribbons, to my knowledge, Snow, on the higher difficulties, I think. It's the higher difficulties only. I think on standard difficulties it's alright. So we found a way out the back of the RPD. And there's the restaurant. Ah, the parking garage. I thought as such. Which means we're going to pass Gun Shop Kendo. So again, we might find more secrets here. Ah. Okay. Med injector, I'll take that. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Oh, that's annoying. Ow. Let's get some distance between us. Yes, the great thing about the rifle, you can pop heads with it. Popping heads with the rifle is a good thing. Mainly because it's an instant kill, but it also stops them turning into blister heads. We don't like blister heads. We really don't like them. Ooh, a silver scars for the classic rifle, which I've already bloody sold on. That's annoying. It's for the classic rifle, which I've sold. I sold it on. I didn't see a need for it, having got the new one. The game's like, bet you regret that, don't you? And I'm like, game, shut up. And check it out, there's the SWAT van. That was very instrumental at one point of Resident Evil 2 remake. The shotgun doesn't seem as reliable as the rifle. I find it more reliable with the rifle than with the shotgun. I know the shotgun can do it, because I did on the, I think it was on the last stream. I did it where I got a zombie right up close, and I was able to actually stick the shotgun in its mouth and do an execution kill, which was absolutely brilliant. That was fantastic. However, it didn't seem to, it didn't seem reliable overall. It seemed to just put them down, which is a bit disappointing, really. Still, we got some more supplies, so that's always good. We can't get into the other side of the chief's office down here, can we? No, we can't. So unfortunately, there's not much else here, which is a shame. It was nice, though. Nice to come and revisit. Meanwhile, we'll reload you. Actually, no, we won't. I've got a better idea. Yeah, I hear them coming. So, this is interesting because the orphanage, I believe, was accessed this way. But it's barred off, so it looks like we've got to go back to Gunshot Kendo. I wonder if we can find trace of him. Actually. That'd be a nice callback if we can.
It hasn't changed.
Check it out, Gunshot Kendo. What's remained here is kind of crazy. Ah, yes.
Terminate. It's my fucking daughter. You're a cop. You're supposed to know something. How did this happen? Those fucking things outside. What they did to us.
That's nice.
I'm so sorry. Never again.
Now, it's interesting here, because I'm only seeing one set of bones. Which makes me wonder if the ghost survivors have now been canonized and made part of the canon. Because the ghost survivors suggested something else. Ah. Interesting. Can we actually get down here? No, we can't. I didn't think we'd be able to. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to be able to go this way. Might as well. After all, why shouldn't I reload? Why shouldn't I reload while I've got the ammo? Yeah, this has a big combat vibe to it. There's a save point as well, though, which is useful. So it's like another base camp. And we have some more gun ammo. Rifle ammo, shotgun ammo. Machine gun ammo. Another med injector? They're being very generous here, people. Can anyone else hear boss music? We're suddenly being given loads of ammo. We've been given a free med injector. The game's like, yeah, you're gonna need this. And I'm like, why? Oh, you'll see. You'll find out. Kind of thing. Right, let's do some quick cashing in. Danke, that's good. Body armor repair, yes please, I will have that, that's fine. Turns out I've got 70,000 to play with here, so what we can do is we can upgrade that. Smooth operation, apparently. Oh, we've already got it upgraded, that's why we can't. That's the charms, which we don't want to waste. We can upgrade the cam. That would give us a free reload, so I don't want to waste it. As for what fell, you'd have to speak to Rose. I mean, Rose is the one who can tell you that one. I can't, because I wasn't there. Yeah, I don't trust this big, wide open area. Oh, I recognise where we are, though. There's the orphanage right ahead. I recognise where we are. There's the basketball court. Oh, we need to go around the other way. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, called it. I heard boss music. You're not the nemesis.
Fuck me.
No way. You're not getting up from that. That's not happening. I call horse shit. No way. Absolutely not. Right, and he's got a backup one.
I couldn't save them. But I could stop bastards like you.
Let me guess. It's the return of the Super Tyrant. Oh, Mr. Parrot. Oh, now he's throwing cars. That's annoying. He didn't press the parry again. That's annoying. Okay, that's annoying. Do a quick recharge of that. Not much I could do that because I was in that mode. Yeah, just because I can. Yeah, I don't believe there's a perfect parry like in Resident Evil 4. I'm amazed that that didn't count as dodging him. I thought that would have counted as a dodge, but apparently not. I'm quite annoyed at that. Oh, I managed to miss the parry. And because I missed the parry, it didn't count as doing anything else. Again, he didn't parry it. He didn't parry it. I wonder if the timing's a bit weird. But it's like wasting all my resources here, which is fine, because at least I've got some, but it's still annoying. Any way I can actually kill him? There's nothing seems to be damaging him. Yeah, so you can't parry that. What's the point in setting this up as a parry when you can't parry it? I've hit him with grenades. What does it take to kill him? I've hit him with high-powered rifles. I've shot him with grenades. What am I supposed to bloody do? It's not like you can hit him after that. He doesn't like do anything to hit him, which is irritating. Okay, well at least we managed to hit him. Come on, back this way. Yeah, if you run towards him, it does less damage, which is weird.
Die already, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, not the best one-liner you've given that one, to be fair, Leon. You've done better than that. Yeah, it's just another damage sponge, that's what it is. Oh. Okay, never mind. Is that a game over? No, let's throw in some Resident Evil. Let's throw in some Resident Evil 6 QTE, because why not? That feels really cheap. There seems to be no way to avoid it. Thank you. We'll take that. No big deal. Ow. Can't see where I'm going. Yeah, that was me not paying attention, that one. Nothing to do with the game. Use all my ammo, but it's worth it. Goodbye. Bit of a nuisance, that fight. Massive damage sponge. That's the only thing I can say with that. Still, we survived it, just about.
I'll stop you as many times as I have to.
Yeah, we managed that, Leon. We managed that. Right, let's go get some supplies, shall we? Oh, look. There's that annoying idiot from Resident Evil 3 remake. If you know, you know. Oh, some machine gun ammo at least. Yes, Rose. Say, it's interesting, Snow. In his trench coat form, he doesn't seem killable. When he's in Super Tyrant form, he exposes his weak point. That was the same in quite a few games. Well, we don't really know what Gideon's actual thing is, to be honest, do we? It's difficult really to say. Now, this is where I've got an idea. That'll give me a free reload. So that's not too bad. The hatchet, meanwhile, I can raise its durability. Good idea. and raise its power. Why not? Let's make the hatchet 100% more powerful. Make it useful. The reason he went to Super Tyrant form is because of the fact that Leon hit him in a certain way that exposed his clothes with the explosion. It was when he detonated the missile, it blew away all his outer layers that exposed the innards. So the weak point wasn't there at first, but then suddenly it got exposed by the shot snow. So that's the reason why that happened. That's why he went into Super Tyrant form. The one good thing about that version of the Super Tyrant was it wasn't an instant kill. That's actually a massive quality of life upgrade. Again, if you know, you know. But he used a lot of grenades in that. It ended up being the rifle being the MVP for that. The rifle was definitely the MVP. Well, we didn't find one this time, no. If there was an RPG prototype, it'd have made life a hell of a lot easier. Oh look, we made it to the orphanage and...
At the orphanage, Sherry. There's not much left of it. Heading underground to look for Grace.
I'm guessing we gotta go down that slide chute there. I'm just checking in case there's anything hidden. And I'm listening for the rickety ticking of a... Mr. Raccoon, but I don't see one. I mean, if it had parried better, yes, and if it had switched to the right, if it had just stuck with the rifle and done more damage with the rifle, I think the machine gun was kind of like a pea shooter against him, even with the upgrade of the attachment. To be fair, I've not actually upgraded the machine gun, so that's probably part of the problem. If I'd upgraded it, it might have had more of a chance. But the rifle I have upgraded, and it definitely made a difference, but even then it was still very, very tanky. And with the speed of the moves, and again, I think it was the jumping moves, unless there's a timing mechanic to it, which I didn't get, which again, is perfectly possible with the way I play these kind of games. It might be that those ones you can't actually do anything to. And you just have to basically either tank the damage, or if you can get far enough away, you'll only take a little bit of damage from the aftershock. I don't think it helped that my armor was damaged either. It knocked my armor off. So once my armor was off, I had no, well, shields, really. That made a big difference too. Okay, so we're at the back. Oh. How flimsy does that look, people? Am I the only person who thinks this is a really, really bad idea? Okay, here we go. Looks like we're back in a train station, which is not what I'd expect for Ark, because if it's a railway station, surely everyone comes here. I'm not sure if it was a point of no return. But I've got to save before it. Yeah, we're back here. We're in a different train station, but we're in a railway station. Tsubaki was here, whoever Tsubaki is. Well, if we can't go back to the suitcase, there's not much I can really do about it. Which is frustrating, because it's probably going to contain something game-breaking. Like a different charm to the one I've already got. There's a healing herb down here. Oh, wow. Are you serious, bro? You really think crossing in that's a good idea? I think the car is done for. The car will be under insurance. You'll have to claim for that and pay his 40,000 deductible. This is a bad idea. I spy QTE in a moment, and I hate QTE. One of the reasons why I'll never play Resident Evil 6. I will never play it. Resident Evil 4 original was bad enough for QTE. Oh, great. I think we've got the return of a certain enemy.
Seriously.
Oh. Game over, I guess. Are we playing Uncharted 2 all of a sudden? To be fair, at least they didn't climb the train. They were slightly less ludicrous than what happened in Uncharted 2.
I guess this is my stop.
Yes, Leon, it is. And again, why did we have to go into the orphanage to get here? Is it just me? But yeah, I think that answers your question, Snow, about it being a point of no return. I think this definitely answers your question. Ah, we can get into the train car here. Interesting. Got some scrap, which is not a bad thing. And that's very much the end of that. Yeah, you have to use the train to get off. That makes sense. Okay. I mean, being from Britain, our train stations are a horror story, so this is kind of on point. If you've been in a British railway station, you know exactly why they suck. But that's helpful. Yes, I will take those, and
BSA left something behind.
Hopefully this is not player controlled. That's not repelling. Oh.
Just keeps going.
Great. We're in the tentacle world, people. Again.
Finally reached the bottom. This is one very deep hole.
The perfect place to hide something.
It's not only the perfect place to hide something, Sherry. It's the perfect place to kill something. Now, we've only just had a bloody boss fight, so I don't want another one. Even with the gloves on, you're likely to struggle, yes. The good news is we can actually take them out. We've got 11 shots, okay. Oh, hello. Some handgun ammo. Might as well reload now then. This is giving me these 3 shots. I feel like we're in like one of those 1980s animes here. You know, like Demon City Shinjuku or something like that. It makes me feel like that with all these weird places that are containing tendrils. I'm going to use the word tendrils rather than the other one. The other one makes us think of a certain type of anime that none of us want to see. If you do, well, I don't know why. Oddly enough, I think you need to get close enough for them to attack you. Oh, bollocks. I shot that. That was right in the middle. That was center mast. I wonder if you can parry those. That was center mast again. That was center mast. Oh, for fuck's sake. It seems really random as to whether you hit them. It feels like a random hitbox. Like, I must have shot at least 4 shots right in the middle of the tendrils and it wasn't killing them. Oh, what the hell? Oh, piss off. I shot you. I shot you right in the sodden middle. Open up, come on, open up! That's right, get out of here, sod off. I found another cheap enemy here, people. An enemy that either blatantly ignores getting shot, or its hitbox doesn't register properly. Med injectors welcome, I'm going to need that. And more rifle ammo, and some more magnum ammo too. That's useful. We got some Requiem ammo from that at least. It could have been worse. So the problem with the Requiem is it's a great weapon. You just can't get any ammo for it. It's a bit frustrating. It's like you're constantly being teased. It's the namesake of the game, and you get barely any chance to use it. Thought I'd use the partial, so I'm keeping the meds for it. See, that's fair. It was in the middle of a drop down. I was in the middle of an animation. I had no way to defend myself then. I was in the middle of a drop down animation. There was literally no way to avoid that. Absolutely no way. This is where I'd like to have a flamethrower. That's what I'd really like. I'm having to play this far too defensively, which I don't like. And I say it's not scary, it's just annoying. But I know you're there, because I can see your tentacle. There we go, that's going to help. There we go. I like the fact he did close quarters animation then when he was looking up. He actually had it angled because he was in close quarters. Oh. So that was quite nice. It was quite nice to see the close quarters animation. I see you.
This flower's really evident for me.
I think, unfortunately, I've got to drop down before I can attack it. Oh, where did you... See, this is part of the problem. You can't defend against 2-on-1. Well, I got all plant 43 seedlings. I got an achievement for that, believe it or not. So there's no more. I know that because of the achievement. So that's convenient. Well, at least I defeated the seedlings. The question is, what's now waiting for us? I sense the actual main hatchet plan here. The question is, how do we deal with it? Good that there's more health and healing. I like that. So I can at least combine these and get a second alternate heal approach. So we have that at least. Right, that's slightly further away. Thing is, I've not got a point to recharge my armor or anything, and this looks like a boss zone to me. Yeah, I called it. I think this is one of those where you need to have the seedlings sprout on the sides by the looks of it. I'm not really seeing a way to take them down, even if I use the rifle. Oh, okay. That's useful to know. Right, that's helpful. Now, Plant 42 was the original enemy. They were even referred to as the Audreys, because they were very much a reference to the Little Shop of Horrors, basically. And that was obviously the name of the plant in the Little Shop of Horrors, Audrey. Oh, this is fair.
Shit. Not good.
I can't see what's going on half the time. I've got barely any room to maneuver. How are you supposed to beat this? I'm dead now. There's nothing I can do. Unless... So I don't think there's any way to take them out.
Stubborn lead, aren't you? Time to burn you up from the roots.
Bit of a waste of Requiem ammo, but you know what? It felt good. I got the extra ammo. I might as well use it. And we got a free med injector for that at least, so it could have been worse. So they gave us a med injector, we got the way through, and this is clearly the bunker area for Umbrella. So the big question is, well, how do we get in here? And B, what awaits inside? Because I get the feeling it's not going to be something we'll like, this, people. We're going to find out some stuff we're not going to like. I mean, it feels, pacing-wise, it feels strange to have a big fight with the Super Tyrant and then not 10 minutes later have to plant 43. It feels a bit, pacing-wise, janky. Best word I can go up for it. Oh, definitely not welcome. You're not wrong, Snow. I don't think I've been welcomed since he turned up at the medical centre, to be fair. Leon's not been welcomed the entire game. Now, interestingly, this big door opening the way it is might be a reference to the movies. Because I'm pretty sure one of the Umbrella bases opens like that in the film. So it might even be a reference to the movies.
Sherry, I found some kind of massive facility.
What do you think it is?
I'm seeing supplies with the logos of the usual suspects.
Well, whatever it is, clearly wasn't meant to be found.
Yeah. You're telling me.
Now, we didn't just see the Umbrella logo there. We also saw Tricell. I believe Tricell are the ones who bought the final bits of the virus in one of the animated movies. I've not seen them all, but I'm pretty certain of it. I'm trying to see if I can find another one of the logos here nearby. I'm sure I saw there you is, see. Tricell. I didn't mean to shoot that. That was a waste of a shot. So you really can't see F all here. This place has been powered down for a long time. Not a fan of Tricell, are we? I don't blame you. Right. I see spider webs. That means we got spiders around here. We also got what appears to be a rather large explosive. So that's going to come into play at some point. Oh no. You've got to be kidding me. Tell me this is not what I think it is. It's not. I thought we were about to have one of the most annoying references to the movies, which was annoying in Resident Evil 4 remake. But it looks like it's not the case. Oh. Does anyone see a tyrant down there? I do. Ooh. Med pack. I will have the med injector, thank you very much. And hello? An umbrella computer that's allowing us to save people. Yeah, that's convenient. That's real convenient. And also, why is the BSAA? They go, hey, earn 200,000 credits. That goes to the achievement that says credit where credit is due. Right. Let's use our money here to take the ammo and the healing while we can. Let's not waste our chance. It's important we do that. We don't want to waste it. Okay, now, we've got plenty of shotgun shells, which is good. And the shots for the rifle ammo, we've got quite a lot of shots for the rifle. I'm sure we had another med injector, but I don't see it. I found a med injector, and I've not used it. Oh no, that's why. They're all one unit. I'm there hunting around going, what have you done with a med injector? Nothing. Your med injectors are fine. Is that a supply crate? Yes, it is. Now that door is locked at the moment, so what's in this computer here? Current facility operation status. Auto processing green. Network system, all areas online. Environmental control systems, green. Disposal systems, green. Security level 2. Guards on patrol. Area status. Lab, unit 01, checking. Lab unit 02, normal. Restricted area, normal. Pandora, normal. Now operating at 82%. System access must be performed manually from the restricted area. So, we need to get to the restricted area then. Oh, look. I see liquors. They're back. One of the more annoying enemies. Mr. Raccoon. Consider you smashed. Now the big question is, are the lickers weak to the axe? Because in Resident Evil 2 Remake, one of the best ways to kill the lickers was with the knife, believe it or not. You could stun lock them with the knife. It would be amazing if they kept that in as a throwback. But I will be very, very, very surprised if they do. Now we are in what looks like a very modern looking server room here. With a lot of computers and a lot of processing power. Which means that they have a lot of data being used. Mined, whatever word you want to go with for it. It's all in play. Nice one. That's great, because it now means I can get a full herb. So I've got 4 pieces of full healing. So as long as we don't run out of HP, we can fully heal up 4 times. This looks like some kind of fight room, because it's all got restricted alleyways. And we've also got the bombs, from what I can tell. They look like bombs anyway. So the question is, what's waiting for us? I feel like I'm being far too methodical in the way I play. But methodical is not a bad thing. Right. Here's where we open the system and all kinds of chaos happens. I'm calling it now.
Where is that? Okay.
Hello? Umbrella's secret agents, maybe?
I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here.
Ah. Oh. I like the fact that someone said perfect, damn. Yeah, this is very new, and it makes me feel like... So it seems like, you know, you've obviously, though... the problem is staying hidden's hard when the... Oh, we got to watch the cutscene again? I hope not. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're going to skip it. We've already seen the cutscene. We don't need to do it again. That should have been a checkpoint.
I'm not wanted around here.
That really should have been a checkpoint ahead of time. I'm quite surprised that it wasn't.
Eat this.
Okay. There he is. I see him. Now, interestingly, they count towards the actual kill points then. They actually turn up as having points on the kill tracker. And it seems that the axe is one of the better ways of doing it. Now, the question is there anybody else out here? I'm sure there was 4 or 5 of them, but I don't see any. Unless they're waiting in the next hall. Which would make sense, actually, if they were waiting in the next hall. That's as a just in case. I would notice that my bar was quite low into the yellow. And that put me at risk of, well, next shot kill, basically. Well, we got a checkpoint, because I've just seen... Well, you haven't seen it, but behind my camera, there was a rotation for the autosave. Being up against human enemies after all this time is somewhat strange. Yeah, there we are. Seems the rifle has them in bother. And now they're not coming out to play. Now they're afraid. Yeah, if you think I'm going forward, there, you got another thing coming. It's not happening. I'm not sure the handgun's that useful here. This should be a place where I'd shoot. I'd be shooting if I was them. Oh, hello. Now you see, that was how you shoot people. That was a good shot. I really, really like the rifle in this game. I really like the rifle. It's a fantastic weapon to play with. Now, I get the feeling that there's no one else here. But what I don't like is where I am. If you look around, you're kidding me. Seriously, bro? Are you serious, bro? Right, interim. Can I make some rifle ammo? I can. Okay, so I've got plenty of powder, but not enough scrap. So if you can get the... sorry. If you can get the shots off, the rifle is an excellent weapon for these guys. Yeah. There's another one doing the rounds. In fact, there's a couple of them doing the rounds. I've just seen them. Yes, I think I found my new favourite weapon. Ah, but he's found a new favourite choice. Oh, that's frustrating. So that'll put us before that room, I believe. We should be just before that room. Yep, thought as such. Question. Before going in there, can we do anything from up here? I doubt it, but let's take a look. Yeah, they haven't spawned, have they? If you notice. The enemies haven't spawned. So what's the point in coming back here? Well, if I need to. First of all, cash in that, which is helpful. We can also repair the body armor. Don't think I can do anything to this. Yeah, that's fully upgraded. There's nothing more I can do. And I fully upgraded the hatchet as well. The other guns aren't that useful. It's a shame that I can't get in there. Because that might be a sniper's point. This is part of the challenge of it. Let's be fair here. It's part of the challenge. Interesting idea, Snow. We can try it. Again, it makes me wonder what will happen, though. I'm not expecting much, to be honest. That's so slow, though. So we get to the edge. Right, the spawn is now triggered. Those two enemies were definitely there. Ah, there you go. There's the proof. Can't do that. It's a point of no return. They planned for that. And that's okay. I don't mind too much. Okay, let's take this quietly for now. And I say, I do believe that the next enemies, including the one with the shield, you can't actually get them until they spawn. It's typical game logic, you know, where they all come in one area at certain checkpoints. So it's the same approach, which is fine. But again, this is where it definitely feels like they've gone back to Resident Evil 6 in the style of it. So I just got a bit unlucky there because the one with the hatchet, which is a great way to counteract Leon's gun shooting, don't get me wrong. But the problem was simple. I had not enough room once I got encountered by the one who I shot him off, but I didn't have enough time to take the other one down. Interesting, that one managed to miss. I'm actually surprised he missed me. Grenades will be fine. There's just one problem. I don't have any thanks to the fight with the plant. Thanks to the fight, not the fight with the plant, sorry, the fight with Super Tyrant. Unless I can make one. Ah, that could come in handy, because I don't really need... The rifle ammo's useful. And I've also got the super grenade that I've just realised there as well. But I have to use them from the menu. Because I've not got them in my shortcuts. Before I drop down, I'm just going to do one more sweep. And it's a question, realistically, of which side I want to go down from. That side's got the healing. This side might have the cover. Yeah, we're at full health, so that's okay. Two in one! Two in one! Oh, yes! We got a twofer. We got a twofer. That's a shot I'll never hit again. I hit that live. I'm proud of myself. That's a shot I will never hit again. A 2-in-1. Oh, yes. Did I not tell you that the rifle is an awesome weapon? You're damn bloody right it is. What a shot. You will be seeing that as a short sometime near you, because that is something that I am clipping forever. Clip that, share that, because that was fan-fucking-tastic. Never ever ask me to do that again, because there's no way I'll ever do it. Ooh, what the hell? What the ass?
Here at ARC, your movements will be constantly monitored. Do not leave the designated areas without authorization. The recording and transmitting of information is strictly prohibited.
Okay, what's back here first? I was hoping that'd be the case. I was hoping that's where we'd come. So aside from a slight couple of shots taken, that was a much better run that time. It was just when I saw them, I thought, they're lined up. I was actually aiming purely at the one with the axe, with the shield. And I can only assume the other guy must have literally crossed it and the bull went through both. I say, the fact that they've included the ability to get 2 for shots is amazing. Just, as I say, just don't ask me to do it very often because it's not going to happen. Alright, now the elite guards are taken care of. I'm going to switch back to the pistol for now. Right, that way is not open. This is the only way that is. But I don't like all these weird skeletons. What I mean, what's this trying to say here, people? Can I do 3, Snowbather? Ha ha ha, you funny. You really funny. The answer is a definite no. At least I expect it to be no. Right, what's this? Let's find out. As previously stated, ARC is focused on bioweapon research and development, utilizing the unique environment of Raccoon City. In particular, experiments performed by infecting nearby zombies with the mutated T-virus strain have yielded a great deal of empirical data. This has proven effective against the BSAA's attempts to eradicate ARC. The development of new bioweapon based on this hard data is in its final stages. If said bioweapon is released, we can expect further profit growth next fiscal year. ARC has now become a key bioweapon production hub for North America. It will continue to bring great benefits to both us and the United States. So they're claiming to be a patriotic company. That's intriguing. Some more hand ammo, which is helpful. Even more hand ammo. Ooh, we got 2 notes here. Codes Charlie Mike Golf 002. Product specifications. Umbrella Corporation's Cerberus has been further enhanced and enlarged, resulting in increased combat capabilities. It can track and pursue targets at speeds exceeding 60 miles per hour. Code Charlie Mike Lima Bravo 110, Liquor Beta 2. Price $14 million. Product specifications. Originally an infection anomaly, rigorous experimentation revealed the key to activating the mutation, paving the way for commercialization. Product boasts enhanced climbing and capabilities and possesses sharp claws and a pointed tongue. Code Charlie X Papa 001. Plant. Price $100 million. Product specifications. A prototype bioweapon developed from a viral plant infection found in the Arklay Mountains of Raccoon City. Note: an incident occurred during the transport of the experimental Plant 43 and has resulted in an infestation near the service entrance of ARC. Always exercise extreme caution when transporting bioweapons. Code Charlie Mike Tango 501. Tyrant. Price $120 million. Product specifications. A humanoid bioweapon with exceptional combat capabilities. It can execute simple commands such as tracking and eliminating targets, and comes with a coat, as standard, for effective human disguise. Because no one's going to suspect a huge trench cloak wearing guy who walks around ripping places to pieces and not being able to be stopped by conventional gunfire. He's 7'5" tall, he'll fit right in. No one's going to see him coming. Code Charlie Mike November Echo Yankee 001. Nemesis Gamma. Price negotiable. Product specifications. Based on the Umbrella Corporation's parasitic November Echo Alpha, this mass-produced model focuses on cost reduction and performance enhancement. Repeated improvements have resulted in a significant boost to physical ability and recovery, regardless of the host's durability. Is that, shall we say, paving the way for Leon to be a nemesis, I wonder? Because of the infection. I wonder if that's just me. Interesting question, Snowbaver. Who's bigger, Mr. X or Nemesis? I believe side by side. I think it was the Nemesis. Because the Nemesis didn't just, have the growth. It had almost, kind of the steroidal muscle enhancement. So I think it was slightly bigger on the Nemesis side, but don't quote me on that. Because the Tyrant is also incredibly tall. Both of them are brick shithouses, basically. Oh, no. That looks like the laser hall. That looks like the laser hall from the movies.
Backup is on the way.
Not necessary. I'll neutralize the target myself.
He's a southpaw. He's left-handed.
We finally meet.
I reckon that's Hunk.
I didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph? I heard you were a success. Not bad for someone at death's door. Worried about me? How sweet.
Oh, hang on. I hit Q. I hit Q. That should have... I mustn't have been time. I get the feeling that's Hunk. I reckon that's Hunk. Because of the voice. That's who I think that is. If it's not, then it could be... There was a character called Agent, I believe, in Resident Evil 6.
I didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass. Not bad for someone at death's door.
Worry about me.
How sweet.
Sneaky bastard.
Still a little handsy, are we? Make no mistake. Nothing will stand in my way. I'll complete this mission.
Complete that. And by the way, because I'm a great believer, yep, the Mortal Edge, so we got another version.
This guy was one tough bastard.
Coming from you, that's quite the compliment.
I did see, yeah, I thought I saw it. Handgun ammo. So we actually did that without shooting. Again, the thing is, that was kind of cool, but it wasn't anywhere near as iconic as the Krauser fight in Resident Evil 4 Remake, or Resident Evil 4 OG. It was nowhere near as iconic as the Krauser battle.
Grace should be nearby. Time to finally get some answers.
So that's where we jumped through the glass and we had our rather cool battle. Okay, interesting comment from the chat there. Check his hand. Do you mean Leon's hand or the commander's? You can see all the arms on Leon now. You can see all the halitosis. That's got really, really dark. So whatever is going on with the T-virus infection has definitely got worse. As for the commander, I think he's gone. Well, that's a spoiler. He's coming back. His body's disappeared. So whatever was in there, I'll have to check it in the archive. That's got to be a spoiler then. Even though we cut his throat in half.
Grace should be just up ahead.
And they're ignoring him.
Grace, this is where we are. The world is under threat. The technology to control another's will already exists, but it's not efficient at infecting others. I believe Spencer solved that with Elpis. The connection sealed Raccoon City to save it for themselves, and it's been waiting here ever since.
What does the creator desire?
We could get.
That's a password.
If the wrong password is entered, the Ark will be destroyed, and Elpis will be lost forever.
So how's Grace gonna know it?
So tell me, Grace. What's the password?
I don't know.
Of course you do. You're the...
Leon!
Don't embarrass yourself, Mr. Kennedy. You can't beat me.
Maybe not. But he can. Nemesis appears and rocks him.
Aren't we fancy?
Yep, in the throw. Classic move. That was pretty sick, though. Is that like a version of the Red 9 with like a 20-inch barrel or something stupid?
Oh, wait!
Yeah, I thought she'd go for that.
You still need me, right?
I'm not sure what the point of that was, and I don't think it was a good idea, personally. Oh, we're doing the into the garbage chute escape, are we? Yeah, this is beyond the realm of ridiculous now.
Are you okay?
Me? I feel like $1 million.
Yeah, pretty much. Way. Yes.
Where does this take us?
How should I know?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Looks like a bio dump to me.
Time to get off. Come on.
Really? Okay. Oh, she took that deep fall better than anyone else. Oh, how convenient. A director's chair looking through the glass. How convenient. October 9th, 4:53 p.m. Just gonna wait for him to wake up. Fair enough. I've got plenty of med injectors, just use one of those.
Leon, are you okay?
How long was that out?
I don't know. A while. Those marks.
It's T-virus. Stage 3 infection.
If you're so sick, why would you come here?
This place. Raccoon City was where it all began for me. When it all happened, I couldn't make a difference.
The old school theme playing in the background.
I'm here now.
We can't stop Zeno.
He said something about you having a password. What was he talking about?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's an interesting idea prototype.
Here.
I'm going back. I'm gonna destroy Elvis.
I'm coming with you.
No, you're not.
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
That's what he said to Ada.
If anything happens to me, you promise you'll end this.
I promise.
Come on.
Ah. So now I'm controlling... I'm now controlling Grace. Oh, yay. I'm not even allowed to have my gun out at the moment. So we're back in FPS mode. Which is irritating. I was quite enjoying the combat heavy mode. Never mind.
Look, there's a door over there.
Yeah.
Crane's blocking it though.
Then climb it. Climb the crane. It's not... Is it just me? Climb the crane. Ah, get us a boost, will ya?
I can check it out for us. You think you can give me a boost?
Guess we're about to find out.
Apart from it being slick with blood, the wall's solid, so...
Watch out for yourself up there, yeah?
I will.
Okay, so... For whatever reason, I still can't use my gun. So I can't protect myself. I mean, yeah.
Once I go down, there's no getting back up.
Well, we've got nowhere else to go, Grace, so we either go here or we get stuck, so... Here we go, I guess. Ah. Now I've got my gun. Okay. That's useful. Oh, I thought I might be able to go back there and find something, but not this time. That's disappointing. I'm guessing I can't crawl under here either. No, I can't. Okay. And say, the suggestion you've made there, Prototype's kind of cool. There's just one issue. I don't know when the next stream's going to be. I don't know if it's next week or the week after. I honestly don't have a clue. Before accessing that bench, I want to quickly check here. Ah, yeah, so there is a stairwell up. I get the feeling we're not going to have any power. That's what I'm expecting here. Yeah, we need a key. That's what I knew there'd be something.
Override key required for reactivation.
And there's the power room key. If we get a screwdriver, we'll be able to open it. The main thing that's decided in the next stream, Snow, is how far the game's got to go. In terms of next stream, a little bit of a warning, actually. I'm going to be back on Tuesday evening at 8 PM BST, playing Trails in the Sky, the 3rd. And then on Thursday of next week, 8 PM BST, I'm doing a change of day. Because I need to see someone personally on Friday evening, so I'm not going to be about. So I'm going to be doing it on Thursday next week, 8 PM BST. So we're mixing up the days just for next week only. In terms of that, who knows? Next week could be the finale. It depends on what's going on. Because I honestly don't know how far I am from the end. Again, playing the game blind, so I don't know. What I will say is, for those of you who are interested in plenty of content, you can obviously go over to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@SSWishbone, where I've actually been uploading a playthrough of a run on Final Fantasy XIV, of all things. And I've actually really been quite enjoying it. So that's up there. That's an offline playthrough. It's not a stream. You can also check out on Saturday evening at 8 PM BST, that's tomorrow evening, at ChrisJT1985 here on twitch.tv, because he has a playthrough that's starting for the game Spider-Man Miles Morales. So if you are interested in checking out a different kind of game, that's there. Meanwhile, that can be stored. I don't need that anymore. I'm carrying a case for no reason. But now we'll just leave it as it is. Why is there a typewriter here? You tell me. I don't know. Ah, we can go through there. But first of all, this will be the map. Yeah. Ah. So we've got Pandora and then the restricted area locks.
Okay. Just beyond here.
So it must be the restricted area there. So the big question is, what's through here?
Warning. Threat level orange. Confirmed in storage sector. Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
Oh, yes. Interesting. She activated that like it was using the biometrics. You know, like a fingerprint scanner. So that's interesting. And no, Snobby, it's not 15, it's 14. It's Final Fantasy 14. I've been doing a playthrough of an MMORPG, which is something I never thought I'd do on this on my channel. I never thought I'd ever do one. But I found out that Final Fantasy 14 has a rather neat little feature to it. You can play a lot of it for free. Yeah, we've got the liquors. I had a feeling we would. They were foreshadowed in the tankers. Now, from memory, they are very much about noise. So we want to be as quiet as we can.
It can't see.
No, it can't. Exactly. It relies on sound. At least it did in the old game. I've no idea how sensitive the sound is now. I've not a clue. This is where we're back to our stealth mode, people. And there is a second one. If I had one... If I was able to craft... Ah. Yes. So she can stealth kill them. The only problem with that is you need to create those injectors. That's the hard part. It's having the resources to create them. I think that's where I've gone wrong in this game. I was crafting ammo, and I think what you really need is to get the ability to craft them. So, for example, if I go with that, I can make one with the blood. So with that in mind, I'm going to quickly go back to the storeroom. Out here I'm safe, I believe. Because I have some more scrap in here. So I'll take out the power of them. And then before I make any more, I will quickly save my game. As we are entering the final part of tonight's stream. I didn't think I'd be playing as Grace again anytime soon. No, they take 60 to farm, I think. So the question is whether that's going to have left any blood behind. That's the whole point here. We're trying to find the blood. I do like the idea of crafting from blood. It's something a bit unusual. It's not the way you'd expect a crafting system to work. And I'm not against it. It's just unusual. So what we want to do is give away nothing. You see, it looks like there's blood over there. I might be able to use that pool. There's none from the liquor I've taken out. That's just... oh. Ah! Oh, that's interesting. So we have broken glass that we can... Ah, okay. So we've also got that to watch out for. We've also got to watch out for, like, things on the floor. So... yeah. Oh no, please tell me that's not a regenerator. Please tell me that isn't a regenerator. That had better not be a fucking Las Plagas regenerator. I do not need that. For now, because of the liquors being very much about noise, we might be able to use that to our advantage by using the glass bottles to throw around. And I see a room with the Tyrant. Yeah, I'm not going in there anytime soon. Well, if I do, I'll get killed. It's no big deal. Oh, a makeshift knife. I've not seen one of them in a while. Ah, right, we need the code for that, which we don't have as yet. So we're back into the very, 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 very quiet part of the game, where we're trying to sneak and not be seen. I'm with you, Rose. I can't see Lucy Leonardo's working with Umbrella. However, we know that there were people trying to steal the Las Plagas. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're there. I do find it interesting, though, that Grace's palm is able to open these doors. I wouldn't expect that. Hey, I found a way back here. It's a secret route. After all, why shouldn't I save my game? I mean, I must say, actually, I low-key do want to cosplay Xeno. I quite like the white suit and the black makeup and everything else. The issue for him is wearing the leather jacket over a suit. That's not going to be much fun. Yeah, they're moving. Check them out. They just start there moving around. The only potential use for them... Oh, no. Oh, they're about... Don't do this to me. It's bad enough with the liquors. I mean, yes, I can med inject it, but if I do that, it means I can't get the liquor. Oh. Speaking of... Look who's got its arse up in the air. Now, I could shoot the liquor and take my chances on killing it. I don't want to. Now, here's the question. Does it have a sense of smell? No, it does not. I've always found the liquors a very interesting enemy. They are very, very deadly. Yeah, well, Google's not always right. Okay. Not ideal, because I've got another enemy nearby. I can hear them. Yeah. The good thing is... Oh, a bottle of acid. If you break a bottle of acid, the contents will disperse. A particular effect against the liquor B2. Nice! So we've now got the acid bottles as well. That's brilliant, because that's actually a reference to Resident Evil 2. Where I often found that the liquors were weaker to acid rounds. Especially in the original game. In the OG Resident Evil 2. I can't use what I've not crafted. I'm literally there. I'm literally there. Why can't I inject him? What the hell's going on? Then I realised it. Nice, I've got 2 bottles of acid. Right, let's see if I can hit it. It's not a spoiler for me, Prototype, but it is a spoiler potentially for people who haven't played the games before. Still, not much I'm going to do about it now. Am I seeing... Is it just me, or is that the bottom of the looker's spine? That's gross. That is gross. And so I didn't complete 5. I didn't enjoy it, to be honest. Again, it was a game that was designed around multiplayer. It wasn't really designed for single player. Yeah, what a surprise. Pulling out the override has activated that. What we've now got to do is keep our wits about us. Now, luckily, we've already taken 1 liquor out, courtesy of the infected blood. The question is, are there any more? I mean, we can try and kill these, but that's assuming, key word here is assuming, that there are no other liquors. Because if there's liquors around and we start throwing weapons about, all that's going to do is bring them closer to us. Haven't seen me, but the problem is you can okay. They do have a sound of regenerators. Yes, you're not wrong. They do have that sound. And that gets us back to what appears to be a safe zone. So the question is, what happens?
All right. I'm not dead yet.
Mainly because I've been spamming reloading and continuing Grace. It's not quite what you make it out to be. The life of a video game character is never easy in my hands. Anyone who's watched many of my playthroughs will tell you that for 3. I had a feeling there'd be another liquor. Because we can use the blood to create... I mean, we could create a med injector, but I'd rather not. I'd rather get one of these. Gives us some versatility, because you can use it on both the zombies and the liquors. But if we can find any of the acid bottles, we can use them on the liquors. Which is a brilliant solution. Not all the same enemies, no, Prototype. The weapons in 5 and 4 are very different. And there's weapons in 4 which don't appear again at all in the series. especially in Remake. Override key. And there's the lab key too.
All right, Leon. Be careful. I need to get going too. Nice.
Let's take it slow here. And I might have just reached the perfect point for an ending to the stream, actually, because, needless to say, well, we've got the key, which will allow us to open the next part of the lab. And I get the feeling that's going to trigger a very long cutscene, which I'm going to save for starting the next stream. But let's get up here and just double check that there's nothing else of significance. No other enemies as yet. And that looks like a safe room to me. Excelente. Beautiful. Okay. Right, people. So, we have managed to go against all kinds of nonsense tonight. We had a couple of deaths at the hand of some of the creepiest enemies I've ever seen. They will be haunting your nightmares forever, people. Those very crazy kids. And then, of course, we had the return of an iconic enemy who was pretty funny, but at the same time kind of annoying to fight. And now we are deep in the bowels of a brand new Umbrella facility. That's where we're wrapping it up this evening. So as I say, next week, Tuesday evening at 8 PM BST, I will be back playing Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky the 3rd on here, right here, twitch.tv/Swishbone. And on Thursday next week, I will be playing Resident Evil Requiem again. That's right here, same time, same place, 8 PM BST. Tomorrow evening, you can go over to twitch.tv/ChrisJT1985, where he's going to be playing through more of Spider-Man Miles Morales, starting that playthrough tomorrow. That's going to be really cool to watch. You can also go over to my YouTube channel, at SS Wishbone on YouTube, if you want to check out a long play done offline of Final Fantasy XIV. I started uploading that. You can also go and check out Queen 3210 on the same place, at Queen 3210. Recently completed Dispatch, also very deep in episode, I guess, of Persona 3 Reload. And then finally, you can also check out at ChrisJT1985 on YouTube as well for archives of the recently completed Spider-Man Remastered playthrough. Lots of content. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all the usual stuff. And I want to say thank you all very, very much for watching. And you were captured. Oh yes, you were.